Good morning and welcome to my virtual office with NexGen Virtual Office. So this morning I am going to be doing some customization to my office. I moved into a bigger floor with more offices, and there's certain offices that I want, and so I'm going to use ChatGPT to help me with names for offices and also the prompts that I need to give Canva to create the offices that I want. So, right now, like I am in my main office, and this is an office that I created with Canva. I have a couple of more offices that I use ChatGPT to give me names for. So, I wanted a name for my boardroom. This is our workroom. My company's name is She Rises Publishing, which is my DBA. The full name of my company is Benita Payton Consulting and Professional Services. So I asked ChatGPT for some names for some rooms. I wanted boardroom names, I wanted training room names, I wanted conference room names. And so it gave me a list of names. But this morning, I want to show you how I'm going to use it because I do a podcast called Unbreakable, Unapologetic, and Unstoppable. And I want to build, I hope you guys can see this, a podcast studio. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I'm always looking for money moves and some boss modes, or a little bit of both. But I'm going to say, I want to give Canva the prompts to build out my podcast studio in my brand colors for just me without guess. What is the prompt I need to give it? So it told me create a modern, stylish solo podcast studio for a female host. Include a single professional podcast microphone on an adjustable boom arm and a sleek desk setup. So I'm going to take what it told me. I'm going to copy it. We're going to go over to Canva. See, I start trying to do it without it. If you see at the bottom, that was my first attempt, and I didn't like any of them. So that's the reason why I decided just to go ask ChatGPT. So let's see what it builds me. Okay, which one do I like? I really don't like any of them. What can I do different? So I'm going to take this prompt and I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. Well, first, I want ChatGPT to see what it gave me. So what I do is I normally go in my snipping tool and I grab the pictures I say copy. I go back into ChatGPT, paste it, and I send it. So it gave me some other options because it knows me. So let's try the other options and see what they do. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it. We're going to go back to Canva. We're going to change the prompt, drop the new prompt, and we're going to create. So I kind of like this one, but it doesn't have a mic. And so I'm going to send this picture so it can see what it did, so it'll know how to adjust what it's telling me to tell it. So that's that one. Let's take the cozy. See guys, I'm a geek girl for real. I am very geeky. I'm the type of person that can sit here and do this all day long until I get exactly what I want. And I'm the type that I just don't like anything. That's a bad thing sometimes. So this is a cozy setting, but I need to add a mic. Like if I was going to keep any of these, it might be maybe the one on the end, but we're going to send these. So let's see what this one was. But maybe I should capture. Let's capture what the prompt was that it gave me to. So it knows what prompt this is. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to take it back over here. And I'm going to drop it so let's see what this one is. And then let's go see what the high tech vibe is and what will it give me with that one. So I know a lot of you guys probably won't have patience, but a lot of you guys are geeks like me. And things like this are just exciting. Okay, so I like this geek girl. I like this look and I like this feel. But it's got misspellings, which I can actually fix. But I need the monitors turned to me and not the screen. And I really like, okay, so let's grab these. So let's copy this one. I really like this setup, so I wanted to help me modify this one. Okay, so let's see what this gives me. See now, if my COO was here, she wouldn't understand me being geek girl out to create a room. because she would tell me, Benita, this is not a money making activity. But for me, this is something that I need and that I want. So when I go into my environment to be productive, okay, oh, Unbreakable, Unapologetic, Unstoppable podcast. It has my podcast name on here. Go, ChatGPT. But we need to get this person from behind my desk. I don't need this person behind my desk. So I do like this, but I don't want that person. Like in this prompt, did we tell it to put a person there? We really didn't. So let's capture it because we're getting almost perfect to what I want. So I'm going to copy it. But let's go see what the other ones look like. Let's try this one. Oh, it's telling it to put somebody there. I don't want anybody there. That's how this person is ending up there. Okay. And we tell it to leave my chair empty and not put a person in it. So it's going to come back. It's going to rework my prompt that I need to give Canva. And what it did, it adjusted it to exclude any person. And then it gave me some other variations that I can add. And I do like the elevated tech vibe. So let's take this. We're going to drop it back in here. But I want to go get the added prompt. This is include a soft glowing LED light under the desk. I think this is going to be pretty cool. And what was the other one? Side perspective, angle, front. And I want a front angle facing. So we're going to add that. We'll put a period here behind this one. And then we'll copy this. And let's see what we get. So I want to be camera facing. So I want to see something real quick. I want to download this. Let's go over to my virtual office. So here, where I can customize my room, if I go into the admin tools, because this shows me the full floor plan. This is a heads up view right here, and it shows me the whole floor plan. So I want to go into my admin tools. I want to go into my room administrator. I want to pick out a room that nothing is in. Well, my office is here, so maybe I want my studio next to my office. And I'm going to change my room type to a cube, and I'm going to call it the U3 Podcast Studio. And then I'm going to do a custom, and I'm going to upload my picture. No, those are not the pictures that I just downloaded. That was from yesterday. Downloads. Where did it go? Good question. Let's go back and grab it again and see where it went. Downloads. Let's put it in a folder. So I can just have all the folders, downloads. Create a folder. Office rooms. And I don't want this nice long name. I'm going to call it U3 room. And then it's going to make it easier for me to find. So let's go back. Say okay. Save. Save. Come out of here. And let's go. It didn't save it. Let's try it again. Business tools, administrative. Room administrator. Oh, so I just need to refresh because it is there. So once I change my room, if I right click and I say reload, it'll refresh everything. I can go back to my office, and now let's go into the podcast studio. And I am now in my podcast studio. The only thing I don't like about this is that I don't have my mics. And so I need to tell it to do my mics. So I'm going to capture this screen. I need a mic. Okay, so we're going to try the first one first and see what happens. Let's go back in to here. We're going to add some of the additions that it said. Let's do close-up view. And mm, let's try the overhead view first. And we'll try the other ones. Guys, I like to get it perfectly the way that I want it because I do my podcast at least once a week. I don't know if I want the overhead view. I don't really like the overhead view. So let's go try one of the other options without the overhead view. Let's try this one. Go back to Canva. Let's see what that one looks like. I would kind of like this one if it had things spelled right, but it's not spelled right. And I don't like that chair. I don't like those monitors. And this doesn't have my full name. But, and they got monitors like just standing in the air over here, like not on anything. Like that looks really crazy. So let's take these off. Let's try the other option. Hmm. Let's see what this looks like. Except my keyboard looks crazy. I don't like crazy keyboards. Okay, let's try this one. Which the monitors still look really crazy. But I'm not really feeling it. Mm, so far, if I look at them, I like this one and I like this one. Maybe I'll keep the one I got for right now and stop stressing. So there is another room that I want to put in here because Hope, my COO, she has a dog breeding business and she wants to teach people how to do dog breeding, and she wants a dog obstacle course. So I'm going to say I need to create a new room with a dog obstacle. See, my COO is also a dog breeder and she trains dogs. So it's actually building out everything. Can you give me the prompt for Canva to build out this room? Go back to Canva. Whatever I just did with it. I just got rid of Canva, I guess. Did I close it? Well, let's go back and get it. So I'm going to click on Canva AI again. I'm going to say create an image. And I want to paste what it just told me. I kind of like all of Hope's options. So because I'm really not sure what she wants first, I'm going to give her this one. I like this one. So we'll download this one into the room. And we're going to take this Hope's training room. And we're going to go back to the office. We're going to go pick out a place for Hope. See, Hope's office is here. So maybe I'll put her space here so she doesn't have to go far to get to it. So let's go back into our tools, into our module. We're going to go back into the room administrator and Hope's office, right? The room next to Hope is open. I'm going to change this into a training room and I'm going to call it Lucky Turkey's Legacy. And I'm going to change the background to a custom. I'm going to go get her training room. And I'm going to put it here and I'm going to say, okay. So now Hope has her room. We're going to refresh. Now Hope has a training room that she can take people into. Guys, I don't like this. All the words are misspelled. So we're going to go fix that. We're going to go get another one. But I don't like that one. Let's look at this one. This one. Okay, I like this one better. Let's download this one. Sometime after you put it in there, AI screws up stuff and it really doesn't spell things well. And I hate misspelled stuff when I'm doing things. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna change your picture. Oh dang it, did I not put it where it needed to be? So we can just go into downloads. No, I don't know where it went. So let's go get it again. Download. Oh, it said that it went in there, but it didn't. Oh, maybe I did an overwrite. That's what we're gonna do though. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna change your room again. Timestamp is right. Save. Say yes. Okay. Come out of here. And we're gonna refresh. Still has misspelled words. What I can do is I can actually edit this picture. I can take those words off and I can redo it. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's what I would do. I'm going to go into and I'm going to edit in Canva and take those words off the wall. What is this one looking like? This one looks a little bit better, but not all the words are spelled correctly. But it's just a sample to show her for her to tell me what she wants. Let me show you more around the office so I can tell you more about this virtual office. So, with this virtual office, I can come over here and I can bring down the video. And anybody that comes into my office, when they come in, they're going to knock at the bottom. I'll see that they're in the building. When they come in, they're going to come in through my lobby. And this is my virtual lobby. When they're in the lobby, they'll be met by a virtual assistant. And when they log in, they'll say who they're here to see. So the virtual assistant is going to say, please wait, and I'm going to go get her. So I'll get a notification at the bottom of the screen. I'll go grab that person, and whatever room I'm in, I can bring them to that room. It's going to be called a summons. So if I'm in the reset room, so this is my reset room, and I'll go get them out of the lobby and I would bring them here if this is where I want to bring them. I have other rooms that I could bring them in, like this is my impact room for me to do training. This is my power table. And I designed all these different rooms in Canva, or either they were the rooms that are already set up. So I also do Mary Kay. So if I wanted to bring somebody in to do a pamper session, I could bring them into this room. If I wanted to bring somebody in for a coaching session and we just wanted to talk about their business, I would bring them in my coaching suite and we would sit down and we would talk about it. So this is my publishing room. So when I get ready to publish books and I want to talk to my team, we're going to come into the publishing room. We're going to sit down so we can all take notes. And we're going to talk about the next book that's coming out that we're going to publish. What other rooms? So this is my summit stage. So when I have a new book launch, I want to invite people in. We're going to come in into the summit stage where I can talk about my book. Everybody's got the book feel because there's books around them. And we're going to talk about my book and what's next. So just to give you an example of what the other different offices look like, this is Taffany's office. She's my administrative assistant. This is Johnny's office. And he's my chaplain. Then we have, this is the recharge zone, guys, for us to all go take a break in the break room called the recharge room. This is another executive's office. Let's go over to Michelle. She's my public relations. Michelle actually lives in Cali, and that's her office. This is Hope's office. This is my COO's office. So I still have room to build out and rooms to design. This is the innovation room. Let's see. This is our sports bar. So we could go hang out after work and have a drink. Not that I drink. But it's all designed the way that I want it, and I don't have to pay a whole lot of money for designers. And no matter where they live, once they log on, their avatar come up and I'll see that they're in the office and we can see each other working and we can drop in and we can have breaks and we can have meetings. And actually different meetings can be going on in different rooms at the same time. We also have our chat feature where we can talk and we can chat. I don't have my other floors on this one, but I do have other floors. Here we have our collaboration tools, so we can use a whiteboard and we can get together and we can brainstorm. Our calendar. So I'm just moving my team into this new space, so we're onboarding now and we're getting everybody in. But we can record our sessions. The training videos are here. The manuals are here, and I love this. So this is my NexGen Virtual Office setup, and that is how I customize my room. So you guys have a great day, and I'll drop all the links down in the comments of how you can get your virtual office with NextGen and how you can customize and create your different rooms. So have a great day.